back. You're taking a live look from a nice glow outside. This is Akron, and we had some brutal temps this week that caused a lot of problems in our area, from broken furnaces to busted pipes. But Marty, are we starting to see a warming trend headed our way? Will we be thawing out or headed for another deep freeze? That's the big question of the day. Let's turn things over to weather.
Well, I don't think we're going to go into the deep freeze, not like what we had over the last week, but we are going to see some movement in our temperatures the next several days. Just a few clouds right now seen from the Greater Woodland Park Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center. You probably hit about 440s, I think, around Woodland Park as we head into the afternoon hours. Right now, most locations reporting teens and 20s in eastern Colorado, though we still have some colder air in pockets across the higher terrain, and particularly across the high mountain valleys where there are some single digits. We'll generally see a lot of sunshine the first half of the day. I think as we move into the mid and late afternoon hours, clouds will be on the increase as this little front approaches. Notice that the snow showers will begin to become more widespread, primarily up across the high country through 4 o'clock. But anytime some colder air is approaching, you expect the wind to start to ramp up too, and I think it'll probably be windiest over the mountains today, but it'll be pretty breezy at times in parts of eastern Colorado as well. And that always takes away from the overall feel of the day at times. Generally speaking, 40s and 50s for high temperatures, probably a little bit colder and a little bit slower to warm up on the lower elevations away from the mountains during the day today. Over the mountains themselves, we'll likely hit the 30s before the snow showers break out. Southern valleys probably hit the mid-40s this afternoon. Then as we move into the evening hours, that's when the wind will start to increase in all areas and eventually switch directions. It'll start to come out of the north, and it'll get pretty gusty as it does that. And so if we can even get a short period of snow, which looks to be the case, then there could be a few hours where we have difficult visibility and a quick whitening of the roadways and some difficult travel conditions. I don't think we're in for a lot of snow tonight, just because I don't think the snow is going to last very long, but a quick 1 to 3 inches, particularly on the higher terrain around the Pikes Peak region and perhaps south and west of Pueblo, would seem a decent possibility here as this shoots towards the south here this evening through about midnight tonight. Notice we start to get kind of a breaking up of the snow between Colorado Springs and Pueblo. It's that typical kind of northerly wind off the Palmer Divide that eats away at the precipitation a little bit. Doesn't mean we couldn't briefly get just a quick shot of snow, but I don't think it'll last very long. And then after midnight, what's left of it should be focused on the higher terrain south of Pueblo. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, there could still be some leftover cloud cover, maybe some low clouds in spots, but I don't think that's going to last very long into the day tomorrow. So a quick moving system tonight, again, gets kind of gusty. We drop off into the teens and 20s. Do expect it's at least possible that in spots we'll have some slick travel as a result of that quick little burst of snow this evening into tonight. If you're up across the higher terrain, the big mountain valleys, it'll likely drop off into the single digits. Highway 115 in Turkey Creek, again, just showing a few clouds out there right now, looking off towards the south, nothing threatening. And today is going to be fine. We're not worried about any snow here in eastern Colorado during the daytime hours. I think we'll track less cold air as we head into the week as compared to what we had last week, and that was kind of what Kurjan was asking me at the beginning of this segment. We do have more chances for some snow, though. I think late in the week we might get some more relief here from this stuff, and we'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit. Kurjan, back to you.
Sounds